Howdy, howdy, what's going on? All right, there's a morning, there's an afternoon, and then there's evening, nighttime, whatever you want to call it, right? There's 24 hours in a day, right? Most people should probably get 7, 9 hours of sleep a day, but, you know, let's just call it 8. All right, let's be generous. Let's call it 8 if you're getting 8 hours of sleep. So that leaves you with 16 other hours, okay? Well, 8 of that is already gone because you got work, right? Or you're on that unemployment grind, which in that case you got 16. First thing, if you're unemployed, get a job. Now, okay, you got that, right? So now you have 8 more hours of what you need to do in your day. Here's how I do it. You want to look at the things that are important to you, right? A lot of people care about health, right? They're going to the gym, they're eating well, they're doing supplements, all that stuff. Okay, you should do that. Like you should implement that into your schedule. Um, and there's really not an excuse for it. Like at most, it takes an hour to lift weights, do cardio, any of that stuff. Like okay, an hour's okay. Let's just do that. So let's put an hour of working out there. Let's even just say it's walking. Like seriously, an hour of walking, not bad. 30 minutes of walking is not bad at all. And then there comes the part of like eating well and all that stuff. But honestly, okay, I eat 3 times a day. All 3 of those times, maybe like 30, 40 minutes max. And most of that time really just comes down to waiting. So if I really just like got my food, blah, 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 did all that shit, like 30 minutes max, honestly. So what is that? Like an hour and 30, 2 hours gone already? All right, easy fucking peasy. All right, so that's 2 hours. Now you got 6 hours left. Interesting. Now, what most people would do in this time, just look at your screen time, okay? And you tell me what you do on those 8 hours. Guarantee you, most over 50% of you, it's probably half of that time. So at least 4 hours you're doing that stuff. I can't say anything either. I'm not like criticizing you or anything because I'm the exact same way. You think if I'm doing fucking eating, I'm doing all this fucking exercises and shit? Like, what, you don't think I'm on my phone? Yeah, dude. I'm listening to music or some shit. So, but okay, so let's say you got that health part figured out. All right, so you're working out, you're eating well, you're doing supplements. It's optional. Don't really have to do it, but I encourage you guys to at least do a daily vitamin. Can't go wrong with that. All right, so let's say you got all that going on for you. I have work in the morning. I'm in the military, so I work 24/7. But realistically, let's break this down. I wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning. Okay, I get done 12 p.m. All right. And the reason why I wake up that early is because, we have class at like 6 o'clock, but we have to be there a little early. It's a whole bunch of shit, dumbass shit. Riding the bus and everything, I'm probably home at like 1:30 p.m., honestly. So as soon as I get home, okay, I go straight to my barracks. I change. I go straight to the gym. Just like immediately. I don't even think about it. I'm like, all right, let's go. That takes an hour. Okay, I'm done. By the time I get back, the galley's open, so now I can eat my meal. Okay, so once all that shit's done, it's a couple things I work on. All right, like I work on content, like what I'm doing right now. So that can count as like business time. There's a job that you have to get money and all that stuff. Like, what is the reason why you have this job? Let's be honest. Number one reason is because of money. Or if you're lucky enough to actually like love what you're doing and you like that job, like that's awesome, you know. But most people, when you have a job, it's just for the money. Okay. Now the second thing is the if you had a job and you wanted to pick whatever that job would be and you would actually enjoy it, what would it be? Right? Okay, that's what I want you to do when it comes to the business stuff. Me, I like multiple things. I like doing content. This is what I'm doing right now. I like music. I like clothing. I'm doing a website. Like, there's all sorts of things that you can do out there to make yourself productive. Now, I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm some high almighty fucking guy. But yeah, when it comes to that, so you're probably asking yourself, okay, well, like, how long do I do it? I don't really care how long you do it. Just do it, as Nike would say. Because here's how my schedule goes, okay? So I do that however long that takes. Typically, when it comes to that stuff. Like, let's just do content in general. Alright, I don't know how long I'm going to be recording this video, but then I gotta edit it, then I gotta do clips, I gotta do all that shit, right? So let's just say that's an hour, hour 30, 2 hours max, right? Okay, so 2 hours are gone. You got 1 hour gone with lifting, you got another hour gone of eating, but really that could be implemented into your work schedule, so we're thinking too deep. But you know what I mean. Alright, so after that's done, what do you have, like 2 to 3 hours left? If you want an 8 hour sleep, alright? Your boy doesn't really do 8 hours of sleep. If I got to keep it buck, it's really 5 to 6 hours because military's ass. I mean, I'm sleep schedule is non-existent. That's why you got caffeine. God bless. But yeah. So once that's all done, I look at what I did. All right, so I did content. All right, so this is done. I'm not gonna post it on that day. I'm gonna post it for next week. But I already have stuff that is being posted now for this week. So after I'm all done with that stuff, I'm gonna look at the metrics from the old post that I did. That usually takes about 30 minutes an hour. Okay, that's easy. All right, so that's usually during that hour and the 30 minutes of like looking at the metrics. Like I'm also messaging people. Like I'm networking. I'm like, oh, check this out. I'm making those shit seen. And I'm doing that not just with content when it's clothing day, right? I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm messaging people, oh, what do you think of this? Okay, I'm doing all that stuff, man. And it's not like I do all four of that stuff in one day. Fuck no. I'm not. That's too much. Like, today, it's content. That's all I'm doing for business today. The next day, I'll probably do clothing. That's all I'm doing on Tuesday, Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? You have to be consistent about it. Once you start that momentum, I'm telling you, like it's unbelievable what you can do. Um, it's definitely helped me a lot since I quit nicotine. All right, I got so much energy. It's crazy, dude. Even on like 4 hours, 5 hours of sleep, it's not recommended, but like it's crazy. That's how I structure my day. Um, that's just Monday through Friday. The weekends, like Friday. Okay, so Friday, right? So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're doing clothing, we're doing all that stuff. Okay, it's only 4 days, right? So on the fifth day, on Friday, I do all of those things on that day. Maybe I missed something. All right, let's clean this up a little bit. But everything's already posted, and just clean some things up. But overall, I'm looking at the growth. All right, I'm looking at metrics. I'm looking at analytics, really numbers, and I'm doing planning for what I'm going to do next week. All right, that's really what Friday is. All right, and then instead of lifting, so I lift Monday through Thursday. All right, and then Friday when I do the metrics and all that stuff, that is my cardio day, and I play basketball. I can't go on the cardio machine or like the track or like that shit's boring to me. I need to play something. Like I need to do something. But that's what I do. Saturday and Sunday, I'm hanging out, dude. I'm chilling. Like Saturday and Sunday, I'm not in the Navy. I'm not in the military. Like I already did what I had to do Monday through Friday through my business. I'm not. I'm not looking into it. I'm not worrying about it. Will I check? Yeah. Will I maybe do some work? Yeah. I'm not perfect, right? But that's how I structure. Sunday, I don't do anything. It's God's day because God did. I don't do anything. I'll be a degenerate. I'll play video games all day. I do not care. Sunday, I'm not doing anything. Saturday, I'll go out. I'll hang out. Sunday, I might hang out too, like go to a restaurant. But other than that, no, I'm not doing anything. But that is how I structure my day, and I'm hoping for what you heard about my schedule, you can maybe see yourself in that schedule, or maybe tweak some things where you can um, adjust your schedule into making it what you want it to be. Um, Now, with that being said, I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll definitely see you in the next one for sure. See you.